Okay, so we're in the Twizy again. Long time since I've had used the Twizy, I think, on the channel. That's mainly because in the summer, some nice friendly youth put a screw into the side of the wheel whilst I was parked, and it's taken me some time to get around to taking the old tyres off of the steel wheels and have to change that for alloy. But I've had the Twizy just over a year now, so this will be the 14th month, and in that time I ran out of battery once, kind of on purpose, when I was doing a test of seeing just how many miles I could get on a charge, and again last night because I was stupid. So I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of a couple of things you want to keep in your Twizy, things to keep in mind, so that if you run out of battery, hopefully it's not the end of the world. So the Twizy's got a 6 kilowatt battery in it, but like any electric vehicle, the performance is kind of degraded in the winter. So the heat of the battery and everything means it doesn't perform as well, which means you basically get less range. So in the winter, in a Twizy, with normal, sensible driving, I get around 35 to 40 miles, which is still pretty good for the size of the battery and everything. And in the summer, again, depending on your driving, you're looking at maybe 50, 55 miles. So it's not a massive reduction in range in the winter, but it's a reduction nonetheless. And I ran out of charge yesterday on the way back from picking up one of my kids from a party, and they had shorts on, bless them, in this cold winter weather, but they did very well staying warm in the Twizy. And I ran out of battery for two reasons. One, I'm an idiot, so you should always check how much battery you've got before you head out. I thought that I charged it earlier. I thought I plugged it in, or I had plugged it in to charge whilst the solar was generating, but I've been using this smart plug for charging. So even though the socket was on, the smart plug was off, so obviously no charging happened, which is why on the way back, luckily I pulled in because I could see that it's basically about to run out. That's where the power box is really helpful, because you can see very accurately the current state of charge. So anyway, I pulled in what I thought was a pub, actually turned out to be a care home, and literally as I pulled into their car park, complete stop. So that's the other thing with electric vehicles, which is unlike a petrol or diesel car. When it says 0 miles, it means 0 miles. It means you have, there's no rolling or coasting. That's it, you're done. Roadworks. So yes, but luckily I wasn't super stressed about it, because ever since I got the Twizy and fit the power box and everything, there's a few things that I've always done. The first thing I do is, whenever the car is not in use, that means even when I've stopped for a short period of time, I turn off the power box, because there is a very small amount of power drain on the battery, so I turn that off. I also have a 3-pin Type 2 adapter that I mentioned on the channel before. That sits in the little, I'm going to call it the boot of the Twizy, which is just behind the rear seat. And I also carry, I think it's a 5-meter extension cable. Now I have to make sure that it's rated for electricity, or for the 13 amps and everything. So just don't use a cheap one. What that means is, generally, when you do find yourself in a situation where you're going to run out, ideal world, hopefully you can get to a Type 2 charger somewhere and you're going to be all good. Or you do what I had to do and look for good charity of the human race and allow them to let you plug into a close charge socket. And depending where you've conked out and where their socket is, it's going to be very unlikely that the standard cord on the Twizy is going to reach that, which is where the extension lead comes in real handy. So that's my recommendations. That you want to keep a good extension lead in the car. Make sure you check and understand the range of your battery. Don't get caught out because it's winter. I didn't get caught out because it's winter. I got caught out because my smart plug was off when I thought it was on. Yeah, so probably obvious stuff, but I'm just glad I had those things in the Twizy at all times in case I had an issue. They also keep a can of tyre weld in the car as well, so if I end up with a puncture somewhere, I can inflate and get back as well. So, and these things all fit. I've got a little drawstring bag that I keep in the little boot bit of the Twizy, and that means I really have very little fear or anxiety when I'm driving around in the Twizy, and that was proven obviously when I had the recent kind of battery issue. And then just for, I guess, information, when you've got about 10% battery, you've got about 3 to 4 miles in the winter. So I was able to charge up at this this residential care home, get to 10%, and then drive, I think it's about just over 2.5 miles to a Charge Master using my Polar card, and top up a little bit to get home. I probably could have got all the way home actually, because I was only 4 miles from home, but because I had my kid with me, yes, it meant waiting a little bit longer, but I just didn't want to get kind of any risk of getting stranded, so we stopped again and used the Polar charger just to make sure we got home. So possibly obvious information, but hopefully helpful. And then if you end up getting yourself stranded, hopefully you've got those charging leads in your little boot. And I've arrived where I'm going, so we're all good.
Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.